All right. So the Columbia River Gorge is best known for its waterfalls. However, for the people that live here and know the gorge well, they also understand that springtime, it's also known for its beautiful wildflower display. And the McCall Point Trail just might be the best place to go to enjoy them. So let's talk about it. So how do you get here? Well, if you're traveling on I-84 East, you're going to want to go about 6 miles east of Hood River to exit 69 to Mosier. Once you take the exit, you're going to jump onto US 30 and head east for another 6 to 7 miles until you get to the Rowena Crest Viewpoint. This is where the trailhead is. I do want to note here that Highway US 30 is part of the Old Scenic Highway, and the drive after you get off I-84 to the trailhead is absolutely beautiful. You go by orchards and vineyards, and just the area itself, the drive is quite stunning. So what are the trail stats? The trail is only 3.7 miles round trip with a total elevation gain of 1,000 feet. And the best time of year to do this trail are probably going to be either the spring or the fall. But the optimal time to do this trail is probably mid-April when you have the amazing wildflower display. So that's when you're going to want to focus. Fall would be good too with the fall colors, but this trail is all about the flowers. So right from the get-go, from the trailhead, you're getting into amazing flower display. The trail is pretty level through here as you're making your way through flower fields with open grassland and patches of oak forest. After a short distance through open flower fields, the trail is going to start side hilling through oak forest and good views of the Columbia Gorge. Keep note that there is some poison oak through here, so please watch out. It's going to ascend to an upper meadow with more open views and flower fields throughout. From here, the trail starts to climb a little bit more moderately through more flower fields, open oak forest, more views. And if you're going in mid-April, as you're climbing up through here, the higher you get, you start to get into some different flowers. You start to see larkspur and paintbrush and a few others. The trail continues to climb more steeply through oak forest, more meadows, more flowers, until you're getting into more just forests themselves, until you break open with open meadows near the top of McCall Point. And after a short distance, you reach the top of McCall Point with views of Mount Adams to the north and Mount Hood to the south. So when you get to the top of McCall Point, I want to give you my best tip. So not only do you want to come during mid-April for peak flower season, but when you get to the top of McCall Point, you're going to want to bring binoculars. The reason for this is if you're looking east from the top of McCall Point, down the cliff, you're looking down on a golden eagle nest. And when we were there was a golden eagle nest with chicks in it. You can still see them with the naked eye, but binoculars are going to be optimal here, so don't forget your binoculars. So what are the things I like about this hike? Well, obviously, if you're going in mid-April and you're coming for the flowers, it's all about the flowers. The flower display here is absolutely incredible. It's hard for me not to compare this hike with Dog Mountain because Dog Mountain really is the one that everyone really thinks about when it comes to flowers. The big difference between this hike and Dog Mountain is you have flowers from the time that you leave the car all the way to the top of McCall Point. There's hardly a break at all. Whereas Dog Mountain, you're really getting the flowers at the very top. There's a couple sections here and there that you can enjoy them. And the views at Dog Mountain might be a little bit better, but the flowers at McCall Point and Tom McCall are, in my opinion, just as good. The only thing here is during peak flower season, there's probably going to be some crowds, especially on the weekends, but it's not going to be like Dog Mountain where you have to have a permit. And we went on a Monday, really wasn't that bad. But the flower fields are amazing from the time you leave the car all the way to the top. It was simply stunning. I had an amazing time, and the golden eagles at the top of the trail is just the cherry on top. It's only the third time I've ever got to see them before, and it is a great vantage point looking straight down on the nest. Simply incredible. I loved every minute of this hike. That is why this hike is the gold standard. But honestly, if I had a choice between doing Dog Mountain or McCall Point during peak flower season, I'd choose McCall Point. It's that good. But let me know what you think is the best hike in the gorge for flowers. Comment below and let me know. If you like this video, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.